Hey guys, welcome back to Uniquely There. So today is a new day. Today is Sunday. Happy Sunday to all of you guys. And yeah, I'm gonna get ready for the new week. So yeah, I have a couple of things to do. Meal prep for the week. And also we have 57 days left for the 75 hard challenge. So basically trying to eat at a calorie deficit, and yeah, my goal is to lose fat. The journey wasn't that smooth. I binge ate like a lot of times. I ordered a lot of times, which is bad for me, but I know that meal prepping food actually helps me stop that. So, and also according to Atomic Habits, the book, make the hard decisions harder and the easier decisions easier. So the easier decision for me, just take my meal from the fridge, heat it up in the microwave and eat, rather than, not having food ready in my fridge. That's gonna make me more likely. It's gonna make it easier for me to buy something from overeat. And I'm not gonna restrict any food. I don't wanna. I need to eat. Because if I restrict food, that's gonna lead me to binge eating later on. So, yeah. So in today's menu, we had yam and egg. This Nigerian dish, and I think it's simple to make, but I forgot how to make the egg part. But anyways, I was peeling the yam, because this yam has some bad skin. You're not supposed to eat it with the skin, of course not. So I was cutting the skin off. Then I washed the yam and I cut it into cubes. But anyways, enjoy this ASMR of me chopping the stuff. I did not expect the yam to have that purple thing. Not gonna lie. And anyways, to those who are wondering how yam tastes like, it tastes like potato basically, like a type of potato. We finally finished peeling all that skin, and it was time to wash the tray and everything, and having a clean face. So yeah, now I was gonna cut it into small cubes so I could boil it and it will boil faster. Once I already cut all the yam, I got my pot ready and I was putting it in my pot. I'm not gonna lie, the yam was very, very slippery, so I couldn't just take a big bunch because it would have just fallen out of my hands. But anyways, luckily all the yam fitted in that pot, and then I added water to cover it up, and I added a bit of salt, and I covered the pot and I let it boil. So I was boiling it until it got soft. Then it was time to get the egg part ready. So first I started by cutting some tomatoes. Salad tomatoes, I cut only one. Then I also cut half of an onion and then like a quarter of a hot chili pepper, which is so hot, so you don't really need plenty. Then it was time to break 2 eggs in a bowl and then season them with salt, garlic, chicken seasoning, and Cajun seasoning. Oh, and black pepper. I tried breaking the egg with one hand and it went horrible. I broke the shell inside it. I don't know how people do it. I usually use 2 hands, but I just decided to do one for the video. But yeah, not again. Make sure you're not stingy with the seasoning, because after all, the yam doesn't have that much flavor, so it's gonna neutralize it anyways if it's too seasoned. Then I sprayed some olive oil or sunflower oil sprays. I think maybe for the proper egg part, maybe people use like proper oil, but I just decided not to use that. So then I added the onions, the tomato and the pepper, and after that, after leaving it to fry for a bit, I decided to add some tomato puree. I I forgot that I was not supposed to use tomato puree. I didn't really check the recipe properly. But anyway, it still tasted good. Then it was time to add the egg. I was running out of space, so you couldn't really see the what happened next. And yeah, I think it needed more oil to make it more juicy. But anyway, it still tasted good because I seasoned it properly. And there you have it, yam and egg. Not the best, but decent. It was a solid 7 out of 10. Now it was time to taste this. I wish it was more saucy. If I had oil, it would be like padanyam and soup. But it was kind of dry. Anyways, for lunch or dinner, I was making Nigerian beans because they're so tasty. Like, the way my mom make it is too sweet. So I decided to check recipes and call my mom for the recipe. And I was doing it. So first you wash the beans and then you boil them. As you can see, it was boiled. And now you prepare like a sauce. So I use red pepper, onion and hot pepper. I was gonna cut this up and grind it and then add it to the beans when it was almost done.
Simple things like offering an learn and actually go and practice it with the local.
Once the sauce was grinded, I added some crayfish and some pepper to the sauce and I grinded it again. I forgot to add it. Then I boiled it up. So when it was fully boiled, I'll add it to the beans. I threw away the water of the first beans and then I added new water. Basically, you have to wash the beans and add new water. And in this round, I also added sliced onions and I added my yam. I also seasoned it with chicken and salt. Now it was time to merge the two entities together to become one. As you can see, the color of the proper Nigerian beans is going to start coming out. But this is not the final step. The final step is to add that palm oil. When you look at this slow motion, look at how beautiful, how delicious this beans is looking. Like, come on now. It was time to add the last ingredient, the sugar to the icing. As you can see, you see what this palm oil will do to the beans. It will make it more succulent and delicious, more enticing. Look at it. Look at it. And of course, I seasoned it with chicken seasoning and salt again to my liking. This is another slow motion of the final results. Like, this is ready to eat. Imagine eating this with some fried plantain in the side. Oof, fried plantain. I should have bought plantain. But I didn't. Although the yam already does the job. But of course, you can't replace plantain with yam. They're two different things. Let's be serious. Imagine the salty plantain or the sweet plantain eating it with this like semola and soup. Aye. I should have buy my plantain. I like my plantain crispy. Imagine eating this with plantain. That's crazy. It was so delicious, guys. It was so good. So good. I don't know the exact measurements of what I put because I just cook like with the flow. Like, I understand the measurements when I measure it. I don't need to stick to a recipe. Is my mouth is the leader. My mouth tells me if it needs more salt or less salt. My eyes tell me, my eyes, I can see. When I tasted it, and it was a 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10. It was so good that I decided to eat it for lunch and for dinner. And even today, the day I'm editing, I ate it for morning and for dinner as well. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends and family, and do not forget to subscribe. Bye.